Cobblemon 100 days, but this time with a twist. I have 100 days to take on the Kanto region with one goal in mind: become the champion of the Kanto region. Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex or Alex Rena, and welcome to another video on the channel where I have 100 days to defeat the Kanto region. Will I become champion or be left in the dust? Grab your popcorn and let's find out. If you want to play this map, shout out to John for making the map. Download will be in the description. Let's get this adventure started. After telling Mom what we have planned, we head on our way to catch our first Pokemon before getting stopped by Professor Oak. Oak puts 3 starter choices in front of us: the grass starter Bulbasaur, the fire type Charmander, and the water type Squirtle. After a long decision, I'm gonna go with my favorite Kanto starter, Bulbasaur. After choosing Bulbasaur, we get into our first rival battle. Well, I have Vine Whip and Charmander as Ember, so this matchup does not look good for us, but we will end up getting our get back on him, mark my words. After losing our first rival battle, we make our ways training on Route 1 Pokemon such as Pidgey, Rattata, and finally making our way up to the Pokemart to pick up the parcel for the Professor Oak. After that, we end up bringing it back to the village and bring it to Professor Oak, where he is going to give us a Pokedex and some Pokeballs so we can finally start our own adventure. After everything's said and done, we end up finding a Mankey on Route 22. I personally love Mankey, but we will not be able to get an Annihilate, so we are only capturing this to help us with our first gym battle against Brock, who is in fact a rock type gym leader. After catching our Mankey, and we still have our Bulbasaur, we are going to take on Blue yet again, who challenged us right in front of Route 22, saying we are not strong enough. With our type disadvantage that we have very badly, a flying type against a grass type and a flying type against a fighting type, we are at a clear disadvantage for the second matchup, but we are going to still try our best to try to get it done. With Bulbasaur being taken out by a Gust, we send on our Mankey with hopes that a couple pursuits will be able to get us a win against the Pidgey. We hit one, but after taking a Gust, it takes us down to half health. With another pursuit, Pidgey almost died, but we end up losing to Blue. Making our way past Route 2 and getting ready to head into the Viridian Forest. Just taking a look at this map and everything that I have with it, this map is really well made, as you guys can tell. I'm having a lot of fun playing, but as we make it into the forest, we end up finding some items on the ground that will help us along our journey. After taking on some trainers in the Viridian Forest, we get ready to leave and head into Pewter City, where we will get ready to take on Brock. As we head into the gym, we make our way past the first trainer and end up meeting Brock and his rock hard Pokemon. He first sends out a Geodude and I send out my Mankey. We have the clear type advantages, so we're gonna go for a Karate Chop, hoping that he does a lot of damage. Brings him to about 40% down of his health. And with that, we switch, end up losing our freaking Mankey right away, which is really unfortunate. He sends out this Onix, who might have Rock Tomb or Bulldoze. We hope that a Vine Whip is enough, and we actually end up using a Razor Leaf. This time we live 1 Rock Tomb. It does lower our speed, so we are going to be slower than this next upcoming Geodude. So we take another Rock Tomb from the Onix, and finally we get off a Razor Leaf, which ends up taking it out. Next we have this Geodude, who it might end up killing us, unfortunately, but I think we are about to pop a potion, so we end up getting right back up to full health. So now we will have a chance to take out this Geodude. We are currently at -3 speed. With our final Razor Leaf, we do end up taking it out and claiming our first gym badge up against Brock. And after that gym fight, we do end up being able to evolve our starter Bulbasaur into Ivysaur, aka known as Bull, and all of my Pokemon will have nicknames in this. So for the next 100 days, if you guys want to be nicknamed after the Pokemon, make sure you guys comment down, tell me what you guys liked about the video, what I can do better. But we actually do end up buying a Magikarp as we make our way through Rock Tunnel on our way to Cerulean City. Right here, as you can see, we are about to battle the guy who's going to give us our fossils, who we might use in for a future team, but we are going to end up picking the Dome fossil because we like Kabutops more. But after that, we make our way through the rest of the forest, and we finally left Mount Moon, and we are already taking on Misty because we have the clear type advantage with our Bulbasaur, or with our Ivysaur. After that, we end up challenging Misty straight away. We do not hesitate at all. This thing does have confusion, so it could do a little bit of damage, but we are just going to rip a C-Bomb right away. They do end up switching to Starmie, which is okay because we can get some free damage off. It does over half. So after this, it is going to use Recover, unfortunately, so I think we are going to have a little bit of a Recover battle on our hands, which is nothing we cannot handle right now. As long as it is not doing direct damage to us, we are chilling to the max. For that, we are just going to rip off another Seed Bomb, hopefully that it does not recover. As soon as this thing stops recovering, we are going to end up taking it out. Or we just get lucky with a critical hit, and next all we have left is its Staryu, who after we take one Water Pulse, does about 5% damage. We end up doing a lot of damage, and we end up just one-shotting the thing for our next gym badge. As you can see, we are actually speeding up this battle against Blue for our third battle, just because I don't really know. These battles kind of take long, but I wanted to show you guys everything that happens in case we do end up winning. But these guys, he has 4, I believe, to our 3, an Abra, a Pidgeotto, and his Charmeleon. We end up actually taking out the Pidgeotto, which is really good. Now we just have this Charmander we're gonna try to put to sleep. Right now the score is 0-2, so we are actually on the come up to try to get our get back for him. We send him our Magikarp with nothing that he can do, just a couple measly tackles, but we just gotta get some damage off. Next we send in our Mankey against a Rattata, who we just end up one-shotting. And then next we have our Mankey. Hopefully he can do enough to take out the Charmander. Unfortunately, he does get taken out, so we are gonna end up beating Blue for a score of 1-2. After beating Blue, we end up finding a Squirtle we are going to catch. And then after our Squirtle, we end up finding an Abra who we are also going to catch. I'm really excited to use both these Pokemon. I think the ability to use all 3 starters in this game, hopefully, is a really nice addition that I think most games should add. And then after that, we end up training and evolving our Abra into a Kadabra. So we are already going to have an insane Mon who's going to be able to clear through some of these early routes for us. After evolving into a Kadabra, we end up finding Bella, who is somehow turned into a Clefairy. We end up turning him back, and he is going to give us a ticket for the SS and so we can make our way on to the 3rd gym. After doing some training in these routes right here, we actually end up getting our Squirtle up into a War Turtle. On our Mankey, I think we are going to end up putting him in the PC. I'm just kind of letting you guys know that, because we are going to catch a Diglett down here, I believe, just to get us through the Lieutenant Surge gym, because we do not have anything that can really help take him on. So after this, we do find the Diglett we do want to claim as our own. He is only a temporary party member, unfortunately, but he's a fast ground type who will be able to help us clear this out. As you can see, after we caught the Diglett, we actually make our way up to the SS and we end up running into Blue again for our 4th matchup of the series so far. Right now the score is 1-2, so we do need to kind of make a comeback, but with our newly evolved team, we should make quick work of this guy. He actually does have Kadabra as well, so we are going to switch into our Tim the War Turtle, because we do have Bite. So hopefully after 1 bite, we should be able just to take this thing out really fast. After that, we are just going to let War Turtle kind of get as much damage as he can on Pidgeotto before he ends up going down, but he actually does take down the Pidgeotto. We switch out into our Mankey. Mankey does end up losing to the Raticate. Now we send out our Diglett, our fast guy. Diglett also ends up going down. Now we have Kadabra, who actually ends up outspeeding the Raticate. Now we are also going to take a couple confusions to the Charmeleon to hopefully take him down, so we don't have to let anyone else take the damage. After that, we actually do end up beating Blue, and after clearing the SS and we cut our way into the Pewter City area to actually come get the Aerodactyl, the old Amber, because I do really want to use him on the team. So we will have to unfortunately wait till Cinnabar, but that is just a-okay. So after that, we find which guy it is. It is actually this guy right here. And then we cut our way into the 3rd gym, who is against Lieutenant Surge. There's actually no puzzles that you need to do, which is actually pretty awesome. So we just end up battling some of these guys, clearing them out pretty quick. And after clearing everyone out, as you can see, we are ready to take on Lieutenant Surge. And we actually do have 5 Pokemon this time against, I believe, his 3. So we're going to set in War Turtle. I actually don't remember why I did this. I believe we were having some difficulties getting this battle started, so I kind of try to like find a way to get it to work, but we actually do end up surviving one hit, and we do end up ripping a water pulse, which does a decent amount of damage. And I think we are just gonna let War Turtle go down here, unfortunately. It's just the type matchup was not there. After this, I believe we are just gonna send in our Diglett. Our Diglett is going to make quick work of this gym for the most part. So after that, we end up taking quite a bit of damage because this Raichu is faster than our Diglett, unfortunately. We might end up dying right here unless we can somehow win, but we did end up getting paralyzed, unfortunately, by the static. Next, there's a Voltorb. We do end up switching into our Mankey, just kind of hopefully take a hit from us. So we end up actually healing our Dugtrio up, or we're gonna use not an antidote, a paralyze heal. There we go. I could not find it for a second longest time. So we are actually gonna end up taking one hit, and then hopefully we end up healing our Diglett so that we can end up getting a clean switch into the Voltorb. So after that, we are gonna switch in our Diglett, and Diglett is just gonna kind of hopefully take on the rest of this gym for us with no issues. So we get a bulldoze off. We actually end up living on one, unfortunately. Speed did fall, which is really good. He ends up getting a crit on us, so we should outspeed this next turn. With another bulldoze, he is down, and then I believe all he has left is a Pikachu, so he will send the Pikachu in. We are gonna rip bulldoze again. He does end up getting a quick attack off, but after one bulldoze, we actually do end up taking him out and winning the third gym badge. After that exciting battle, it looks like our Diglett is ready to evolve into a Dugtrio, which is kind of tempting to keep him on the team. I just do not think that Diglett kind of fits with what I kind of want to go for. I kind of want to go for a little bit of a more nostalgic team, and Diglett's just never really done it for me. So after using Cut, we end up getting some training done on the trainers after the Cerulean City gym. If you go to the left, I believe, onto the new city, which is going to be Celadon City. But after we go through the rock tunnel, I believe this is rock tunnel, we end up making it to Lavender Town, where we actually end up catching a Charmander and evolving him right away. I know that clip was kind of fast, but we did end up catching a Charmander. So right now we do have all three starters with us, and we end up taking on Blue for the 5th matchup. And this one, I'm not even gonna lie, guys, we cooked him. I really put it into 7 speed just so we can kind of get past it, but I kind of wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for like tuning in. I've had a lot of fun recording this. Obviously, this is probably one of my bigger voiceovers I've ever done, so it is kind of harder for me. I'm kind of working on a mix between a script and not a script, but hope you guys do enjoy it. If you guys do, make sure to slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. The next 100 days I have planned is going to be amazing, so you guys need to tune in for that. But after this, we actually do end up just taking him down, going to Celadon, and actually finding Eevee, who we are going to keep and name Igorus. And after this, we actually find a link cable so we can evolve our freaking Kadabra into an Alakazam, which is going to be super helpful early game. This was a really nice add-on that I noticed. So you can get like a lot of things. They have all those items. They had like Magmarides, Electrolyzers. So you could get like Magmortar, Electivire. But after this, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this gym was probably the easiest one. We just kind of sped through with Kaizel, our Charmeleon, who has Flame Burst right now. The only issue is we did kind of run out of PP, unfortunately, just because we were getting all the levels we could. But we actually do clear out of this gym really fast. It's just like we don't really have the moves enough to, because these are bulky mons, as you can see, like Victory, Bell, Loudbloom. They all have really high special defense, so our guy is just kind of doing his best as what he can. As you can see, we are literally back to using like Fire Fang. After that, 2 are down, just Tangela. I do believe we do outspeed Tangela, but we are just going to heal just in case so we can just get this certified W, the guaranteed win. So after that, we are going to rip a Fire Fang. Fire Fang does about half, and after one more Fire Fang, we should honestly do it. So we are going to click the button in 3, 2, 1, button is clicked. And then after that, just like that, we have our 4th gym badge already, guys. We are actually cruising through this. After Erica, we end up taking on the Team Rocket people at the Celadon City game corner, and we end up going into the lair with Igorus in mind, guys. So I have to guys give you a little bit of backstory. So Igorus this entire time, I wanted to get him into an Umbreon because I really wanted a dark type for my team. But we needed 160, and you can't do any berries or anything, so it was just a lot of switch training and hopefully to get after using Z. We do a little bit of gambling, you know, you always got to hit the slots just a little bit, hopefully get some luck. But after this, we look at this crazy puzzle, which this thing actually gave me a headache because of how slow you would turn and how like monotonous it would be. It was like you could not control anything. Like, look at this. Like, you're just spinning. It's so weird. It's so crazy, but it's a really cool thing. You actually can't jump either. There are barrier blocks above you. So after that, we end up finding Giovanni, who we are going to take on, and hopefully just murk. As you see, our first type we have out is not the best. We are going to switch into our Tim the War Turtle, which, hindsight, I really don't know why I named him Tim. I should have named him another soul leveling character, because that's who all my characters were named after this. I just kind of forgot to do that, which is okay, but he does send in a king. It's gone, so we are going to just keep Wartortle in, I believe, and we are just going to go for a little bite, or no, a water pulse. Sorry, my apologies. I can't even commentate nowadays. But now we're just going to rip a little withdrawal, get the defense going up. And see now, guys, I'm doing next level strats right here. If you guys know, I actually still do a lot of competitive gameplay, which is kind of a little bit of a cheat code when you play games like these, because you kind of like know how to do stuff. But after he got a crit, I'm going to rip a heal off my War Turtle, because we do need him, unfortunately, to get through the rest of this team, just because his ground types are a little bit of an issue for us to have right now. After taking out the Kangaskhan, the Onyx does come out, so this is a big matchup for us right now. We end up just ripping a Water Pulse right now. I believe he does endure the hit because of Sturdy, which is kind of unfortunate, but we will end up taking it out in the next turn. And I believe Oridon will be coming out next, unless I'm completely wrong. Yeah, no, Oridon. Look at me. I know Pokemon. Rhydon. I remember watching the anime, just seeing Rhydon be an issue, but after that one hit, he is gone. So after that, we actually end up getting taken into the Fuchsia City Tower. Not the Fuchsia, Lavender. We end up talking to Mr. Fuji, get the Pokeflute. Look at that Pokeflute, it actually looks so sick. And then after that, we actually end up using the Pokeflute on a Snorlax. And look, guys, just look how Snorlax wakes up. Wakes up, he's ready to go. And we actually get an achievement for that, which is really cool. After throwing a couple balls, hopefully we end up catching this Snorlax. He would be a really great addition to the team, and I really want to use him. We catch up, tank the Snorlax, which is really cool. End up giving the guys a tea, going to the fighting dojo, end up beating up everyone at the fighting dojo to actually get the chance to win a Hitmonchan and a Hitmonlee. I believe I chose Hitmonlee. But after that, we actually get our Bolin to evolve into a Venusaur, which is super cool. Our first fully evolved starter that we have on the team. Egress takes on some more bad guys at the Team Rocket hideout yet again. These hideouts, I'm not going to lie, they took me so long to get through. I just could not find where to go ever. Because like all the blocks are the same. I ended up never picking up Flash, which probably would have helped a little bit. But as you can see, I'm just kind of showing you guys some clips of me grinding, so you guys didn't think I like cheated or anything. I could not do anything, literally, if I wanted to. Everything is locked, like you're just stuck in the adventure mode, which is really nice. As you guys can see, we are back on to the Snorlax, not the Snorlax, the battle versus Blue. Right now we are up 3-2 actually, and he does have some improved mons, which is really fun. So we ended up getting a Gyarados. Our Snorlax puts in a lot of work. Kadabra, we actually end up doing quite a bit of damage. But guys, we already know how this battle's gonna go. We own Blue at this point, but I do just want to say again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are at this point of the video, say comment. If you guys are at this point in the video, comment cheesecake. Just comment cheesecake. If you guys made it this far, I will know these guys are the real ones who stick throughout the video. It's actually a longer video, probably one of the longest videos I've ever recorded on my channel. All total, this is about 10 hours of gameplay, probably, between all the grinding and all the off-cam stuff. I don't really know the exact math for 100 days in this, but as you guys can see, we end up taking out Blue and his Alakazam, so we end up winning right away. We actually do end up going straight into Giovanni for match 2. These battles, like these main story battles, I'm sorry, I don't know why that cut off, that was kind of weird. These main story battles were so crazy. After we end up beating Giovanni, we end up going to the Pokemon Mansion, clearing out of that super fast, and just finding Blaine, the leader of the Cinnabar City Gym. As you see, we kind of have our full team of who we want to use. Hey guys, sorry to kind of cut off what I was saying right there, but I am looking at this in like post editing right now as I'm doing this voiceover, and I just realized I do not have the clip from when we took on Koga. So that would have been our 6th gym badge. I actually do not know where that clip is at all. There is a small chance I wasn't recording, or the clips just are lost somewhere. I'm super sorry about that, guys, but I did have an Alakazam, so literally all I did was just kind of sleep through with Alakazam. I then again, guys, I am really sorry. That is kind of unfortunate. That gym was super cool with like the barrier block walls and everything, but hopefully that does not upset you guys too bad. If it does, I do apologize, but it is what it is. It happens. That's just the part of doing content and stuff. Things don't always go right. If it wouldn't be an Alex doing a video without fucking issues, right? But hope you guys do enjoy the rest of the video. I love you guys. So after our final water pulse, we actually do end up beating Blaine, and that's honestly gonna take us straight to the next gym leader, guys, which is actually super insane. But like I said, guys, we are gonna evolve our Egress into a Jolteon. Just another fast electric type is gonna be really nice. He is probably gonna be one of the fastest monos on my team. But after that, look at that, guys. We hop right into Giovanni. And after our Blastoise makes quick work of everything, we actually just end up beating Giovanni. He's probably one of the easier gym trainers we've had. After that, we have all 8 gym badges, guys, and we are actually on our way onto Victory Road already, which I think is absolutely insane. The longest part of this video is actually going to be the E4, because I do show every battle, but I am probably going to cut up them battles just a little bit, just because, I don't know, I think it gets kind of boring when I didn't do straight commentary over said video. But as you guys can see, we are walking up to the Indigo League right here. Guys, look how cool that is. Oh, the builds are so sick. We end up healing, and we just end up getting straight into it after a little bit of leveling up. As you see, we have the final squad ready, and we're going to take on Lorelei, the first gym trainer. We actually, after all this, we actually just end up pretty much using Snorlax for the entire thing and winning pretty easily. Next is Bruno. And Venusaur and the Blastoise kind of just took care of this thing pretty easily, and we just end up winning pretty easily. Next is actually Agatha, and this one is actually so simple. We actually just rip one Calm Mind, and all we have to do is live a Shadow Punch, which you actually end up eating up, and then after this is just Psychic and Psyshock, our way to victory. We end up just one-shotting everything. And then the last one, Arbok, is going to go down to a Psychic. Next we have Lance, who this one wasted almost all of our resources, but we end up almost beating it. Actually, not almost, we do end up beating it. And finally is Gary. We are going to lead with a Jolteon. We are going to hard switch because he does end up switching into Rhydon right away. And actually, we do try to use a Sleep Powder right away, but we actually end up freaking missing, which is really unfortunate. Big EQ hits us. We try to go for another one, hopefully get some health back, and we actually just end up missing again. We are thinking that this is the end of the round just because of based on our materials and stuff that we have. We don't have a lot of items left, but after that we just rip one Hydro Pump to try to get as much damage off on whatever we have coming in, and we end up missing again. So now we just kind of rip a Shell Smash to hopefully lower down our certain stats but bump up everything else so we can just get as much damage off as we can this next turn. So we end up doing a Bite. Big damage on the Bite. We got a crit. Thrash ends up taking us down, so we're already down 2 mons to his 0 down. Next we are going to actually send in our Jolteon, I believe. Jolteon's going to come in straight away, and we are going to just use a revive at this point because we are going to think he's going to switch out. But he's actually just going for Thrash, and we actually end up living it surprisingly, which is really good. And he switches again, and now he switches into our Discharge. He's completely immune, and now we swap out into our Charizard because we know when EQ is coming. EQ comes, we are completely immune to it. Now we just have to kind of rip off a thing, hopefully for a Paralyze. Nothing like that. We just get Rock Tombed, and we are instantly dead. 4 to 6 still. We actually have no mons left. We have one more revive. Big Blizzard Storm. Petal Storm. Next we're switching in our thick, fast Snorlax against the Charizard. Hopefully we end up does 0 damage to us. Next we are just going to use Crunch, I believe, just to hopefully get some stat drops and stuff like that. This one I am going to try to commentate most of the way. We are just going to use another Crunch, get as much damage as we can. He ends up getting a crit. Big Crunch. And we are Burn. We are going to rest right here to get rid of the burn effect. We end up barely living. Big Rest comes in. Next, we are going to use Sleep Talk. So now we just gotta hope for some Body Slams. Some big Body Slams would come in clutch right now. We actually get one body slam right there. We are going to sleep talk again. Aerial Ace comes in. We're going to hopefully get another body slam. We actually do end up getting lucky with another body slam. And then this turn, we actually do end up waking up. I believe it is only 2 turns guaranteed sleep. So, our max of 2. So, we kind of just got lucky with that. Charizard is out. Next is the Executor. And we are just going to rip off a Crunch right here. He ends up light screen, which does not affect us at all. Big Crunch. I believe he uses Egg Bomb next, which misses. Big miss from the Egg Bomb. One more Crunch. And as long as we live this next Egg Bomb, we should be good to take out the Executor. And we end up living that. Executor is down. We're actually making a serious comeback right now, boys. We are going to use a big body slam on the Gyarados coming in, who intimidates us, so it's not going to do as much, but still does pretty good damage. This Gyarados has probably been the hardest thing to battle, unfortunately. But as you guys know, right next we are going to send in our Jolteon, who's actually at like 0 health, but it should be enough to take out this thing right now. Yep, see, easy discharge. Pidgeot comes in. Just going to rip off a discharge. He does end up living just a little bit, which is okay. Egress did what he needed to do. Next, we are going to send an Alakazam. Well, we should outspeed this Pidgeot. It is a 2v2 right now. We end up using one Calm Mind because we're hoping to live. Takes us down to about half. We are getting greedy right here for the second Calm Mind. Aerial Ace, we live. Yes, we do. We end up ripping off a Psychic. Killing that, and the last thing is the Alakazam. We are gonna rip recover because we know we outspeed based on previous matchups. Gosh, we are gonna go for another Calm Mind. We are +3 right now. I believe we are actually gonna end up just going to max so it can live anything it has. I believe all this thing is doing is reflect because it just the AI is just not the smartest at this point. Okay, our last Calm Mind. Okay, well, what do we do? I believe we are going to go for Comfort Skip full health. And then after this, I believe we are just going to rip off a Psychic. Come on. Oh, Psychic for the win. Do we take it out? Hey, let's go. Let's go. We end up beating Blue and becoming champion of the league. Professor Oak congratulates us and talks a little bit of smack to his grandson, which we love. You know that. After that, we are actually just gonna end up walking through this door right here, talking to Oak, and entering ourselves as the Kanto League champion. Guys, this challenge has been the craziest thing I've ever done for this series, I think. Not series, for this channel. I'm already out of words because I'm so flabbergasted. But guys, I do hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to slap the like button, comment, and subscribe. So you guys know, another 100 days will be on the way if this video does good. There is a Johto map, so maybe we just try to make our way through the Pokemon regions. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember the word. You guys remember the word. Comment it. I'll heart that comment. I'll pin the comment. The first one that comments it, I'll pin it. But without that, guys, don't worry. We still have deck draft. All those series are still a thing. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.